So I just wanted to quickly show how quick and easy it is to create a browser automated test now with other tools are available, but with Playwright. And say you've got a web application and obviously you want to write tests for these things. And it's quite common to find in companies that there's not good test coverage for the customer facing tools. And ultimately that's what you want to work. You don't want to upset your customer with features that don't work. And invariably you might come across product demos where a business owner or salesperson is trying to demonstrate their product, but unfortunately it breaks on them just as they're about to demonstrate it. So you can get a bit carried away with tests, unit tests, which serve their purpose for a fast feedback loop. But for customer facing functionality, it's really useful to get these tests completed, and it's absolutely a dream. So I just want to celebrate how quickly it is to create a test. So let's say, for example, we've got this web application here, and in this web application, you can create questions that get asked, like a simple form that you can create. And I'm just going to create a test that verifies that that feature works, because that's something that gets marketed to the customers as a feature. So you want to make sure it works, right? So once you've got Playwright installed, you can simply start recording a new one. You don't even have to use vscode for this. You can do it without vscode, by the way. But anyway, let's record a new test. And what that does is it opens a new simplified web browser, Chrome browser by default, I think. And I'll just go to the address that I want to go to. And in the background, it's going to record all these movements for me. So I'm going to log in as an administrator and as a test user. Example.com. Okay. I'm going to simply create a new question. So somewhere on here, I've got the ability to create a new question. So I'll add a question, click add question, and I'll say, this is cool. Or a question. So what is your best something? And I'll click save. And that in itself is a useful test. So validate that this feature works. But we'll go a bit further and we'll say assign to a plan, because that's something that this application supports. Cool. So now we've assigned that to a plan. This is specific to this application, but what's really cool is in the background now, we've got all of that recording. So I'm going to press the red button to stop the recording and switch back to VS Code. And it's literally recorded all of those steps that we've taken. And I can then run that as a test. So I'm just going to Control S to save that. And it's pulled this file test spec. So I'm just going to jump to it in the Explorer view. I'm going to right click it and press run test. And my hands are off the keyboard now. What it's going to do is it's going to open up that same web browser and, just as you'd expect, run through those tests. And it's going through those tests. You can't actually see it on the screen. I don't know why. Normally you can, perhaps because I'm recording so much at the same time. It's actually going through those tests, and it will fail if your application, changes and no longer works. And you put this into your pipeline. There's a GitHub action that you can use to automate that. We've also got that in place. It's so quick and easy to create those tests.